Hello, ladies. When you get on, say something. Hi, TikTok. I see everybody there. All right. It just went out to the app. And if you're on the app, say something so that I know that I don't have you blocked because I can never tell. Happy Wig Out Wednesday. I'm so excited for this one. We have Sabrina with us. She's in the green room, as they say. Just waiting to come on. I gotta zip me up. Okay. Yahoo. Uh all right. There you are. I can see you there. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Remick. Hi, Liana. Hi, Birdie. Hi, Gwen. Hello, everybody. Let me get Facebook pinned and make sure everything is working. I'm so excited. We're going to see some gorgeous wigs. We've got Sabrina. She is brilliantly smart about everything Ellen Vila. So you can make sure you have some questions ready. Hi, Debbie. Okay, it would help if I pinned it, wouldn't it? There it is. So is everybody excited about this? Are we looking forward to it? I see Sabrina's here. Let me see. Can I zip me up? Zip. Hey, I'm talking in 7 places. There we go. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Ava. All right. I'm seeing everything there. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to hop on. Hello, Miss Laurie. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm glad. It was here too. It was nice, warm. Everything is good. I got to go hit the Instagram button to go live before I forget to do that. That looks good. Let's see. You're there. Facebook is working. Hi, Anne. Happy Wednesday, everybody. All right. Let's see. Stay here. We're looking good. I just need to check. Where is my... I need to check. Oh, you're there. Okay. All is well everywhere, I think. We'll just give everybody a few minutes to hop on. We are not early. We're good. So how is everybody? I need to see your comments, don't I? Okay, ladies on Facebook, here you are. Hi, Tabby Cat. What's on my head? This is one of the brand new wigs. I've got her pinned back just so that she doesn't fall on my face while we're talking. I'll unpin her. I think she's been trained for a while. This is Duo in Rosewood Brown. I want to make sure I get the right ending to her. Rosewood Brown. Oh, good Lord, I forgot already. Sabrina will tell me. Lighted. It's no. I don't remember what the end is. All right, everything's looking good. YouTube, you're on. You're good. All right, ladies, we got enough people going. Thank you, Deborah. Hi, Laura. Isn't it exciting? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Susan. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Beth. Hi, Jan. All right. We've got, if you're on TikTok, make sure you are following us and all that good fun stuff. And I just want to welcome everybody. This is big for us. This is huge. I'm very excited to introduce Sabrina, and I will do that in 1 second. She's going to talk about all these gorgeous styles. You can see the girls are all lined up, just waiting to be tried on. We've got lots of colors. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Melissa. So we're going to try on all the great wigs, and there's going to be a wig giveaway. Ellen Wille is generously donating one of the new wigs to one lucky winner. So you've got to be here to win, though. So don't go away. Don't be sneaking away and scooting out the last 10 minutes. So stick around. If you have any questions, make sure you list them. I'll try to catch them. If I can't, hopefully you'll just keep reminding me. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Andy. Andy says, me. All right. Without further ado, I've yacked long enough. Everybody's here. I think we're all set up. Hopefully everything's set up on Sabrina's end. So with nothing else here, hi, Shannon. Yay. All right. I would like to welcome Sabrina into our world. Welcome to Shirley's Wig Shop, Sabrina. Hopefully you're there. Yay.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm going to throw this here.
Hi, everyone.
Yay. Does everything look good? Can you hear us?
Yes, everything's good. Usually, anytime we join a stream or something, I pray that technical issues are smooth. So we are
All
good.
right. Good to know. And so, Sabrina, can you tell us whatever you'd like to tell us about Ellen Villa and your position and all the good fun stuff and all the gorgeous wigs we're going to see tonight, the new spring launch?
Yeah, so hi everybody. My name's Sabrina, as Shirley mentioned. I'm one of the educators with NV, which also distributes Ellen Villa here in the US. And we are just so excited that we just launched our spring 2025 collection, which are 4 brand new styles. Shirley and I are wearing one of them right now. And we are so excited. These went live on the 1st of this month. We've been getting some amazing feedback. And hi, everyone. I see all the comments. This is such a great platform. But yeah, we're so excited. These are from our Modix collection, very high energy, trendy styles, and some unique color distributions, very fashion forward, which I love with the Ellen Villa line. And then some brand new colors. And you guys are all in for a special treat because Shirley has all of the brand new colors that you can see on this live, which I am so excited for because we've done several lives and we haven't been able to show every single new color. So Shirley, thank you so much for,
My pleasure.
taking the time to get those, and your viewers are in for a really special treat because not everyone has seen them on live. So it's exciting. But yeah, we're just going to really be going through the 4 new styles. I always love to kind of share the cap construction, what fibers we're working with, talk a little bit about care, maintenance, and everything. But color, I think, is really going to be a huge focus. So I'm really glad you guys are all going to see those today. But yeah, Shirley, you let me know when we're ready to kind of start sharing some styles here.
Well, I think since we both have the same one on, we can start right now. We both have Dua. I'm sorry. And what I could not remember, this is rosewood brown what?
Shaded. Rosewood brown
right
shaded. Yes.
All right. So I've got, hopefully the color's coming through loud and clear. It's one of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen. So I am Dua. I keep sounding like I'm saying duo. I'm Dua. Rosewood brown shaded. And you've got what?
Yes, Dua Rosewood Brown. That's one of our popular colors. People are always asking for more styles to come in that color. So Dua does come in that. And then I am wearing the same style. I've actually styled this a little bit. This is the color Chocolate Frosted, which is brand new. So this is one of the brand new colors you've never seen before with Ellen Villa. It's a very soft matted type of approach, like a soft matte approach to a really beautiful brunette here. It has some dark brown base, you have some dark auburn, and then this dark neutral blonde that really kind of cools it down and really gives that matte finish. I absolutely love her. And Shirley, like you were saying, you were mentioning styling it like this. This is a heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So all I did was spray a little bit of water. Ellen Villa always recommends get it a little wet first, and then go in with your curling iron or flat iron at 260 to 280 degrees Fahrenheit. I took a curling iron and just curled her a little bit here, just slight movement, slight wave. Move that part off just a little bit to the side, and it's just a completely transformed look now. So I love the versatility.
And everyone has the thing about cut the tag is what we say around here when we love a wig. So you'll notice no tag on mine. I have cut the tag. This one is staying with me, and I plan on styling her too. Maybe we'll try to do that live one of these days. I'll do that with the ladies. Cynthia was asking about the new lighted colors. She doesn't normally wear rooted colors. She's asking if they're rooted.
Yes, so there are some rooted colors that are lighted. Usually lighted colors, which means lighter in the front and blended towards the back, like the style Mila we're going to go over. Usually those don't have a root, but there are some that do have a root. So I can kind of list those when we get to Mila, so you'll know. But yes, some do have a root.
Ellen Villa's, all their rooting is it's just gorgeous. It's never too dark. It's just perfect. So what, Go ahead. I'll shush.
No, go ahead. I was trying to find my list of rooted colors. That way I have that for later on. I wanted to show the inside of the cap, just so everyone can see
Awesome.
what the cap construction is
Okay.
for this style, if that's okay
I'm going
with
to give you
you.
full screen and you
Yeah,
go
let me
right
see.
ahead.
So I'm gonna, perfect. All right,
You're
little
welcome,
costume
Cynthia.
change here. So this is the Dua. And she does have an extended lace front. So if you love to have that natural front hairline, it's extended all the way down, transitioning to those ear tabs area. And then you have a center mono part. So I will say usually mono parts are a little thinner. This one's actually pretty wide. So you can kind of move that hair off a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. It's just such a cute style, very chic. She comes out of the box like how Shirley is wearing it. She comes out of the box polished, very chic little classic bob. And like I said, I just put a little curl in mine and styled her up a little bit. But yeah, that's the kind of cap construction you get, and these open wefted back design. And if you're not familiar with Ellen Villa, we are a petite average size. So we do tend to run a little bit smaller. But I will tell you, just from my experience working with this brand for several years now, I am an average large. I have hair I have to kind of wrap up underneath here. When I take my measurements, full average large. And these fit me. The open wefted cap designs fit me really comfortably because of the stretching that they offer.
And
Let
we
me
have to
just
say hi to
put
Miss
her back
Joe.
on
We've
there.
got Joe and Phelan and Martha. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
We can't. They're here all the time.
I love it. And I love seeing all the comments here. And like Shirley mentioned, we're doing a really great giveaway, one of these 4 of the new styles and a color of your choice. So make sure you stay on because I know we're doing that a little bit later on in this live here. So I also wanted to mention, Shirley, the new colors for Dua Monopart because she does come in several new colors. Chocolate Frosted was one of them. So you guys can all see what Chocolate Frosted looks like. Hopefully you can get a good kind of view of this. I'm in my office and I have some really good lighting going on here. So hopefully you can see that okay. But she comes in some other brand new colors. One of those colors is the peach blonde shaded color, which is perfect for spring. It's so beautiful. Oh, I see Shirley's going to go grab that here.
Well,
I think you got to put the spotlight on you right
if
now.
we're
It's
gonna speak
gorgeous.
about it, we might as well go grab her. It is gorgeous. Leanne, this is you. This is for you, Leanne. This is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, there are some companies that call things peach blonde, and it's like, where's the peach? Oh no, the peach is here. Everybody knows I love my fashion colors. This one is not too in your face. It's just gorgeous. And again, this is right out of the box. I haven't done anything with the part or anything, so it is beautiful. Absolutely love this color.
I love it. And she's a little bit of a stacked bob, the style in general. When you did that turn, hopefully everyone could see a little bit of stacking there and then a little more length in the front. Such a beautiful angle. But that peach blonde in the springtime,
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yes. I love that so much.
And we have another, I believe I have another one of the new colors too, the dark gray frosted. That's a new color, right?
You do, yes. And I also love with this collection, I mean, the colors, of course, but I love that there's some more gray options kind of throughout all of these styles here, but something that's a little more fashion forward. Not everyone wants like a pixie in a gray. Some people just want a little more of a modern look. Maybe you want to grow out your grays. It's a great kind of transitional length here. That's gorgeous. I haven't seen that one in person either.
Really? Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's great. Yeah, I love it's kind of that cool matte finish, that frosted type of distribution there.
She is absolutely gorgeous. Shannon says she switched from the app on Facebook to be with both ladies. Awesome. So that's right, ladies. If you're on the app, you're not getting Sabrina. I forgot about that. You might want to hop over to the app. I mean, to Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, anywhere. We're everywhere tonight. I forgot all about that. Sorry, ladies. We have Sabrina live. If you want to switch your platform, do so that you can see Sabrina. Keep both of them open. I do have one more color. Should I put that one on? I have the chocolate frosted, just like you.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. I think it's always great just to see what the style looks like on two different people. You get to see it on a different face shape. You can see how color really kind of depending on maybe your skin tone or your eye color, just really how it looks a little different on everybody. So I think that's great to see them both, especially one styled and one straight.
There you go. This one, she wants to go there. I like your style.
So
Came out beautiful. I think I'm not sure who did the video. I think it was Ellen Vila. Someone, maybe it was you, Sabrina. Did you style this one
yeah.
curled like on a mannequin head? I'm going to
Yes.
do that to this one.
Yes. Yes, those were my
Yeah,
hands.
gorgeous.
Oh, I love that. And also, Shirley, I don't know about you. Maybe your viewers can kind of comment as we speak about this, but we get a lot of requests for like cooler brunette colors, not so warm, not so red. And I think this one is really great. There's still that little touch of auburn so that you have some kind of touch of warmth, so it's not so dull. But I think that dark neutral blonde really just hits it out of the park to give you that cooler brown that it's really hard to find sometimes with some of these
We do get that all
collections.
the time. We get that and the grays too. I'm so happy that we have a new gray popping in too, because the ladies love their grays and they definitely are looking for the cooler browns for sure. And without a lot of red in them, because some ladies don't want me. Give me all the red, but some ladies can't do that. So this is a gorgeous
Yeah.
color.
Yes. Oh, I see somebody said ashy colors. Yes, that's such a huge
Yeah,
request for sure. So I'm glad this has that little bit of coolness to it.
awesome.
All right. Well, that was Dua. I know we have some other ones to go into. Was there anything else you wanted to add for this style, Shirley?
One thing I do want to mention, because one of the favorite things about Ellen Vila wigs for me has always been your lace. It is so comfortable and so soft. It's awesome. And these are no exception to the rule. Very comfortable. I'm a 21 and a half. This wig, I have plenty of room. I mean, to me, I think you could get I think this would fit almost a 22 and a half. I don't know what you would know better than me.
Yep.
But it fits me great. And the ear tabs and everything come down, just kind of perfect. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the density? Because Ellen Villa is a lighter weight density kind of across the board. When I put this on and ran my fingers through it, it's so light. It's like you can see that already, just the way it moves and falls back. It's not a very dense wig, but how does it
Feels
feel on
awesome.
you?
And it's very lightweight. It's like wearing nothing. It's
Yeah.
absolutely comfortable in every way, shape, and form. This one, she's got her own mind here.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to kind of tame them a
Oh,
little bit for sure.
I'll be playing with her tomorrow. My rosewood brown shaded.
That was gorgeous. But yes, so this was Dua monopart heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So you can change up this look with a regular hot iron, a flat iron, or hot tool that you have. I love that.
Awesome. We do. A lot of people don't like the ones that are not heat friendly because they're too shiny. So it's awesome to have. No problem here. Put this right on, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's such a manageable length too. I know some people, if you have a longer heat friendly, sometimes they don't want to wear it because it tangles a little easier. But this length here, it's going to last you for so long. Yep. It's not rubbing up against like my clothes or anything. It's a manageable length that a lot of people look for.
I have a very, I have no neck, and she's cutting me right in a great spot there. Absolutely perfect in the back. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, gorgeous. Anybody have any questions about this one? Which one is Sabrina? Sabrina is wearing Dua in the chocolate frosted, just like I am right now. We both have the same wig on, but she has styled hers, and mine is right out of the box. Well, actually, we don't have. Yeah, we do have the same color on now. Thought I had the gray one on for a minute. Thank you, Vicki. Anne says she shies away from heat only because you're not good at styling. I'm not either. We're going to learn together. Make sure you come back when I say we're going to style a wig today. We'll learn together. We'll use that 3-in-1 styler from Envy. Now,
that's amazing. It's such a great tool.
What did you use when you styled yours? Did you use just a regular curling iron, flat iron?
For this one, I just used a curling iron. It was about like an inch
Okay.
curling iron, so a little bit bigger, and that's what I used here. And then just kind of ran my fingers through to soften it a little bit. But yeah, just a regular curling iron for this style here.
Awesome. All right. Anybody else? Let's see. I'm looking at Chawano. You don't mind the shine. You actually prefer the regular synthetics. No care where. Everybody's different. And the way I look at it is, if as you would see, if you could see my closet, you would know it is heat friendly, and I'll wear it till I can't, till it needs to be taken care of, and then it's like, oh, time to get a new one, and we'll take care. We'll style this tomorrow. So good excuse to buy a new
and then
wig.
I did just see a comment. I saw a comment that says heat friendly is nice if they maybe if they don't start to get crunchy, maybe it's what they meant to say. If it does get a little, crispy at the ends, because it happens, that's that friction frizz, hit it with a little bit of water, flat iron, 260 to 280, it smooths it right out. So if you have heat friendly, make sure you're doing that step every so often, because it smooths it right back to what you had it as.
Awesome. And Donna says Ellenville is her favorite brand. So I'm glad you're here, Donna. You came on the perfect day.
All right. Well, I know we have a cute little pixie that we were going to get into. I have a Prima Soft. Are you good to go into that one next, Shirley?
I am good. I'm just going to see.
All right.
I know what color you're putting on, so I'm going to see. I think let's see, Prima Soft. You're putting that one on. I think I have the same color, so I'll just start with the same color as you.
Okay. Well, as you're grabbing that, everybody, I have Prima Soft. She is a pixie of the collection here. She's a little bit longer of a pixie, so you'll see once we put her on the length on this. But I think really special feature call out here. This is 100% hand tied, which you don't get a lot of those with Ellenville synthetics. So this is something really great. If you love a hand tied cap, this is extremely lightweight. I think it's like 1.4 ounces or maybe 1.6. Extended lace front, so you can really lift that hair up off your face if you wanted to. And then you have that extended nape also. So I love this for just additional coverage. I have my bio hair. I have to, try to hide under here. I love that this gives me that extra coverage. So I have her in dark sand shaded. I'm going to put her on real quick as you guys are watching. I will say the fit is a little more snug as somebody who's an average large, because it's hand tied. It's not giving me as much stretch as the wefted one did, but because of the length on this style, I can kind of get away with hiding some of my hair underneath if I needed to. Shirley, how do you feel about this style?
I think she's gorgeous.
How did Pixie do for you?
The fit is awesome. Again, for me, 21 and a half. And first of all, lightweight, like you said, nothing there. And she fits great. I mean, I still have a truckload of room in this. So.
Yeah, and you can see, like, even just running your fingers through it, you can really see that texture, almost like you go to a stylist and they kind of razor through or get thinning shears to add some dimension and texture in your hair. So many layers and ways that you can see this color really be flattering with all the texture going on.
This one can be styled so many different ways, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You already have yours looking gorgeous.
Yeah, we have another... I was going to say, we have another educator. Her name is Amber, and she styled it so nice. She had a little bit of styling products and really added some lift in the front here, and it just looked edgy. You can keep it nice and smooth if you want more of just a classic polish look, but you can do so much with all of this. And because it's hand tied, I mean, the hair just moves whatever direction you want it to go in.
It is awesome.
And then even this little fringe over here. Oh yeah, I love that you turned around to show that, because you really do get that length in the back here.
Definitely.
And like I said, she's a little bit longer. Some people want a pixie that's like super tight and tapered, like that type of cut. And some people want something a little more relaxed, a little more natural looking, like it's growing out a bit. And this really does give you that. Even this, you can see she has a little bit of a fringe too, if you wanted to show that off. But yeah, lots of great looks you can do with this.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Oh, and this is regular synthetic
All
fiber.
right.
So regular synthetic, not heat friendly.
There you go, ladies. If you don't want your heat. Yeah, she's really cute.
Yeah, and she comes in a variety of color options. I know you have
I
several
do.
there too. But I feel like with her color options, she has so many great gray options. And we get a lot of people asking us for non-rooted grays. And so there's quite a few to choose from with this style. And then there's also those classic Ellen Villa colors that people love, that you can still find this in. So I love how you're
Oh,
playing
we always
around
do
with
that
that.
here. I'm going to grab that gray one while we're talking about her.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I just hold like completely transformed. I usually like it off to this side,
And
but
this is the
just so
light
you guys
gray
can see
mix,
the
and I'm giving her a
possibilities.
little shake before I put her on. So she is not rooted.
Oh, wow, look at that.
This is the color my hair
Yeah.
is now. This is what I've turned to as I've stopped dyeing it.
I love the transition though. Do you guys notice how it's lighter in the front? Like it's almost like a more of a salt in the front and then kind of blends out. I do
I do
love
too.
that
I
kind of
love that when they do
distribution
that
for
with the
that.
wigs. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
She is a gorgeous color.
Now, so Shirley, how often do you wear pixies? If you're putting on a wig, how often do you go for a pixie?
I did pretty much almost all summer. I guess maybe she wasn't quite a pixie, but pretty close. And I'm not used to wearing short wigs at all. I'm not used to short hair. And the more I try these wigs on and stuff, the more I am going for the pixies. So I wear them a whole lot more than
Yeah.
I ever did in the last 5 years. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I love that they're just super easy to go to. Like you said, in the summer when it's hot, lightweight, you don't have to fuss with it. I feel like you were going to say something
I
right
was
now.
just
What
going
were
to
you
say
going
because
to
it just
add?
crossed my mind. My very first wig that I ever wore, I bought one. I went to a salon. It was a disaster. But the very first wig that I liked, it was the second wig I bought, but the first wig that I liked and actually went out of the house in was Girl Mono. And I still have her here, light Bernstein rooted,
Oh,
still gorgeous. So
that's still a
yeah.
top seller. She is a crowd favorite.
And
I love that. What I was saying with pixies is, for as often as you may grab a pixie, some people, feel like, oh, because it's shorter hair, I don't get as much styling options or versatility. I mean, depending on how much length you have at the top of a pixie, you can really change it up and, don't feel like you can only just wear it as is out of the box. You can really play around with it. I actually really love to use let me just grab these real fast. I just saw a question. What styling product did you use? I didn't do anything to this one. This is out of the box. I just played around with it with my fingers. Whenever I wear a short style, I love to use the Beauty Mark Shaping Cream. This one I love because it's more of a matte finish, just like a pomade. So I'll kind of open that for you guys. I will take this and I'll just kind of get it on my fingers here. And if you want like more of a pieced out type of texture, this goes in and you can really piece it out. Like I said, or you can kind of lift it up off of your face and really show
awesome.
that lace front. I love the shaping cream when it comes to shorter styles like this for this reason.
That looks great. I wish God would have given me the gift
Yeah,
of
it's
being
it's
able to style wigs. We have a lot of ladies saying that they like Vicky. She has the Girl Mono. I take it she had, and Cynthia had a Stello from Modix, cute style. She loved that. And Miss Niece Joe Miguel, I call her niece. She's not my niece. She's my tech support. She's not really tech support either. But we love Joe, and she said Ellen Villa was her first lovely wig, and she is so thankful. So that's awesome. And someone had a
oh,
question about the
I
price.
love
The
that.
pricing, if you hit the link, wherever you are, there is a link, and the price will be there. It's on the website. You just have to go take a peek. I know the MSRP um, on her is like 577.50, and then there's usually 15% off, and she's on sale for 30% off right now too. And then I'll tell you, have you a surprise when we're done trying on all the wigs, they become open box. So there'll be a little special something coming for you at the end too. So I've got a couple more colors. So while you're talking about the wig, I'll go grab some colors.
Oh yeah, anytime we can see more colors on camera on a real person, I love it.
We love that around here.
I mean,
That's why I always try to have at least 2 colors. This is going to be the Nut Multi Shaded, which is one of my favorite colors.
okay.
She has that little bit of red in her that just makes me happy.
Yes.
Martha's an Onda fan. She loves the curls.
Oh, Onda, yes. She was amazing when we launched her, I think a couple of years back now.
And the light density of the Ellen Villa pieces are perfect for starting out. That is very true. It's a lot of people don't want a lot. And I remember that even with Girl Mono, I'll tell you, my husband told me I look like a Muppet. It's like after I killed him, you do have to kind of get used to that more hair, because he was used to seeing me with, not even this much hair pretty much. So that is something if you're going to wear one that has more hair. But if you're starting out, these are awesome wigs to start out in, the ones that are really low density, if you've lost your hair.
Yeah. That's so true. And that's why we get so much great feedback on our density, because it is lighter. I feel like it just, it's more relatable to people. They can see themselves in it, feel more comfortable in it. It's not just this massive head of hair that you're not used to. So, I saw Perla has been a favorite. I love Perla. I feel like she does not get enough attention. I loved her when she came out.
And Leanne can't. She's not on she's on the app. So she says she loves Ellen Villa and the styles and beautiful colors. And Leanne is so gorgeous. If you ever check out our Facebook page there, if you join, are you in the group, Sabrina? You need to be in the group. Leanne has been posting some gorgeous pictures. She has 1 or 2 wigs.
I have to go and check it out.
And Cynthia asked, what was the color one before the gray? What color did I have on before the gray?
I thought you were wearing the same one I was, the dark sand. Or did you?
No, it was the dark sand shaded, I believe.
Yep.
So Cynthia, we're hoping we're right on that, but you can always catch it on the replay. If we're lying now, catch it on the replay. you can't get away with anything there. Luann, you love Ellen Villa. We do too. I think I have one more color that I did not grab. She is still in the box.
And I think that color is a pretty popular one of our popular blondes.
She is, but this is champagne shaded, and she is a beautiful blonde. And she's rooted. Wait a minute. Come back. There. She got away. And that you talk about throw and go too. I mean, really, you could just throw this on your head and walk out the door. Now, obviously, we have more fun styling them, but I also sometimes I like to call them "oh crap, someone's at the door" wigs. So if you can,
very relatable.
You're sitting around and you don't have hair on, these come in handy that you can just throw on.
I love what you did with that little longer piece of the fringe there. So I had somebody asked me what I like to style my pixies with. Shirley, what do you like to style your pixies with? Just water, just your brush? I saw you kind of brushing through most of them.
I usually, because I'm not one to wear it off my face. That's why you see me do this, because that's what I'm used to. This is what my normal face would have had. So I don't really use a lot of styling products. More what I do than anything is water if I have too many flyaways. And some hairspray sometimes, but I try not to use too many products because I'm lazy. Yes.
But that's the beauty of the synthetic fiber. You don't have to. It's a great option, but they're ready to wear. So that's what's great about that, the convenience.
Celeste said she had her share in Champagne Mix. You know what? Can you touch on just for a second? Because I know I don't know if you can probably do it all. I was on a seminar you guys did one time where you explained the difference between the shaded and the root, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. So we have a few different terms you want to listen for with color names. And the name of the color will tell you what kind of distribution that you're going to get with that style. So if you have a mix color, like champagne mix, that's going to be just kind of an even blend of the colors in that style. Usually it's 2 to 3 colors. It's just a blend that you usually see. There won't be a root if it's a mix color. If you hear rooted or shaded in the color name, like for example, chocolate rooted or peach blonde shaded, that means the same thing. I know it can be a little confusing, but rooted, shaded mean the same thing. It just means you have a natural looking regrowth, just like bio hair would grow out. It'll be a regrowth throughout the entire style. Lighted colors. So we're going to get into Mila next. She comes in all lighted colors, and you'll see this once we put her on. Lighted means lighter color in the front, and then it blends towards the back. So you really get a higher concentration to really open up those face framing features in that
I
space.
love that.
That's lighted. And then, like I said, not all lighted colors are rooted, but some do have a subtle root, and I'll go over those for the style Mila. And then tipped colors. If you see a color, and we'll talk about it with Savelli, tipped colors means lightest, like lighter tipped ends, like an ombre effect. So it's a very fashion forward color line. These are very trendy types of distributions that you would ask for at a salon, or maybe like if you've been following trends on social media, the lighted and the tip, that's always something that people are asking for when they're going to a salon, and now you can get it in a wig.
And they're gorgeous. All right.
Yes.
So anybody have any more questions about Prima? We're on Prima, right? Where are we?
We are, yes, Prima, the pixie of the group.
All right. And we like her. I forget to cross it off. I don't know where I'm at. So let's see. You're going to put on Nut Multi-Rooted. I don't have that one.
Nut Multi-Lighted.
Lighted. I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah, lighted.
I'll pick one close.
And the only reason I emphasize that lighted is because that's that kind of key word you want to listen for if you like this kind of distribution. So what was that color you have, Shirley?
I'm going to put on the dark chocolate lighted first because it's got a little bit of that red in it that I like.
Perfect, yeah.
So
as you're putting her on, I'm just going to show her cap design real quick here. Extended lace front. Once again, you get a wide area of lace, and then you have a full mono top. So this is all hand tied up here. You can change that part around off to the side, in the middle, off to the right, whatever you desire, all hand tied. And then you have this enclosed wefted cap design. I love this because it feels nice and soft. It feels like a hand tied cap when you have the soft netting material back here. And then you have that extended nape. And then if you have maybe a smaller circumference size, or maybe you're like me and need as much stretch as you can get, these have the Velcro adjustable bands here. So I always take these off, put them up to the very edge. That way I can get the maximum stretch for my fit.
You're lucky you still have hair there to you have to do that. The rest of us are still tightening a little bit. I absolutely love this wig. Now this one does have a little bit more hair.
Yes, yeah, and then she does have a little bit more permatease also. I know permatease sometimes it kind of gives a stigma, like a negative stigma, but permatease really is wonderful in wigs. If it's used properly, it gives you that shape, that volume, camouflages base materials, and so there is a little bit here along the perimeter and in the wefted areas, but that's because you get this beautiful kind of lift and lightly layered effect here. Without that permatease, it would lay a little flat. You wouldn't get all that kind of volume and movement. So this is kind of what she looks like.
And that must be why I love her best, because I like some Texas hair, even though I'm from Michigan.
Yes.
My generation, we ratted the heck out of our hair.
I love that this one is regular synthetic fiber. So if you guys are following along, Prima and Mila are regular synthetic. So you don't want to take a regular hot tool to this, but I did use the NV 3-in-1 air styler because I was storing my wig in a bag. I've been kind of bouncing around place to place showing these styles. And so I took her out of the bag and I was like, oh, she's seen better days. And so I got my styler and just kind of touched up some of that wave again here. And it's safe to use on synthetic fiber. I think that's why everyone loves this new air styler. But I did do that with mine, so you can see what this looks like. And that looks gorgeous on you, Shirley.
Thank you.
That's such a great length on you.
Considering I'm
Great
so
length,
short,
great color.
that's why I always tell everybody too. Not only do I have no neck, but I'm only 5'1". So this is I was originally going to start with the gray one because I tried her on and went, ooh, I know this is going to be my favorite. And
oh yeah, she's adorable. And like, so, okay, here's that lighted distribution, you guys. So sorry, that light is like right there, but you see it a little bit more so on mine just because of the contrast of the blonde and the brown. But Shirley, can you see it more in person on you? Do you see a little lighter in the front?
Yes, I do, especially right here.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So that's that distribution you get when you hear a lighted color. And Mila comes in all lighted colors, which is really never happened before with the launch. So if you love this distribution, all of her colors are lighted. And there was somebody who had asked about roots on lighted colors. I wanted to go over that real fast. Not all of them will have a root, but if you want something with a root, if you prefer that, Bahama Beige lighted, dark chocolate lighted, ice blonde lighted, and ivory blonde lighted will all have a subtle root for this style Mila.
Awesome. Now, I've got a few more colors. So Cynthia is just saying she prefers the regular synthetic fibers. She too hates styling her hair. That's why we love wigs, Cynthia, because we can just pick it up and we're done styling. And by the way, I have to thank Laurie because Laurie is with us all the time. She's an admin in our Facebook group. And when I go live, she always posts the links to the wigs as I'm doing them so people can find them easier. So thank you, Laurie. And poor Laurie has to have surgery in not too short of a time. So we're all praying for Laurie.
Oh, yes.
All right.
I hope you have a smooth surgery and recovery.
Yes.
And with Mila, she's such a cute length too. I'm just doing like this little, just pinning it back a little bit here. She's such a cute length, the movement texture going on here. I'm just doing a little pin back, little updo here, but I think she's going to be great for spring. Maybe wear with a cute little flowing dress or something. It's just so cute, and the movement is
that's awesome. Oh, I like that.
People love it.
I like the way you did that pin back. Where's mine? We do.
Oh, I love that color on you.
We do have some headbands hanging around, but she doesn't. I think I like the headbands on the Pixies best. Yeah, I fell in love with this one. And this is the light gray. Where am I? Where'd it go?
Dark gray lighted.
Why can't I find it on my sheet? Because I'm blind. Dark gray lighted. Okay. And she is gorgeous.
Yeah, that pop of white in the front is so cute. That's what the model is wearing as well on our website. So the model image that you have, Shirley, she's wearing it in that color. And again, just kind of another testament as how many people are wanting longer, more modern looking styles in grays. And so I love that Mila is one of those.
Yeah, she is awesome. I absolutely love this gray one. And I really don't want gray hair, but I want this gray hair. There's so many different shades too. It's like she is definitely not a one note wig by any stretch of the imagination. There's darker colors.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just absolutely gorgeous. And I tend to like rooted wigs. Now she's not really rooted, but there's so much, like I said, there's so much dimension to her. Gorgeous. Hi, Debbie. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Laurie. Bearcats might need this one. I think you do.
Yeah.
This is it. And if you don't, if the style isn't for you, remember the color, dark gray lighted, because it's gorgeous. And I think, let's see, I still have 2 more colors. So let me run me through.
Oh yeah, let's see those. I just love that lighted distribution. Like some people call it like a money piece or a flash front. When I'm kind of scrolling through Instagram, I have a lot of hair on my page, and so I see a lot of the money piece type of looks.
They definitely like that. Around here, they love the money piece. Now,
Yeah.
this is the dark brown lighted is what I have on.
Okay.
You're seeing my...
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it over here. And I love that there's like subtle options too, because like with the last two you had, or not the gray one, but the first one you were wearing and this one, it's not such a bold pop, but you still see that dimension. And then whereas mine, you can clearly see that like pop of blonde. So there's variety into the colors.
And I've got a toffee. What color are you wearing again? You're wearing the nut multi-lighted.
Yes.
And I've got the toffee blonde highlight. That one said highlighted.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you the tag.
Lighted.
It should say lighted, but I think it said highlighted, or it could be me. All right, so I'm gonna go grab that one.
Beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I just saw a comment from Chloe about asking what color.
This one is
just nut multi-lighted is what I was wearing.
Look at the inside of this one. So this is toffee blonde lighted.
Okay.
You know, in the old days, we used to put these on upside down sometimes like this, so that you can see what the color looks like. Who remembers those days?
That's a good tip.
But she is absolutely gorgeous. I didn't really look at her till now. Of all the different colors that are, she's kind of got that almost like kind of, well, I guess toffee color, a dark toffee. It's rooted, I mean, that goes throughout her hair, but you have that whole piece in the back. It's so cute. Really a cute color.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. That blonde made your eyes pop.
Made the bag say.
Oh my gosh.
She is gorgeous. I love this color.
So pretty. Now you have that one in person with you, Shirley. Would you consider it more warm or cooler kind of blonde?
It's one of these ones I have to do this because I would say that she leans warmer, but there's a lot of like right up here where the lighter pieces are. They definitely are cooler.
Yeah.
But I think she kind of leans on the warmer side to me.
Yeah, usually the beige multicolor is a little more like neutral. But yeah, there's definitely some warmth in there with like the brown and a little bit of that pop in there. But I think that, like you were saying, that cooler blonde in the front helps to kind of dim it down a little bit, which is why you get more of a toned down blonde.
Yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. Love this one and the color. Thank you, Sherry. Anne says she loves the style. Oh, thank you. Well, we both have the same style on. Sabrina's just fancier than I am. Thank you.
I just wanted her out of my face a little bit. I had to pin her back.
I know sometimes you have to. Hi, Tammy. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what your name is, but you don't know what wigs are being shown. We're showing the Ellen Wille wigs, and there was a link in the comment on the app that takes you to all the wigs. We are really only looking at 4 wigs. It's the new spring launch from Ellen Wille. We are looking at Dua, Mila, Prima Soft, and Savelli. We've already seen Dua. We are on Prima Soft. We're on our last one of Mila. So I hope that helps.
And then we have...
She is so cute. You see, sometimes you just get one that you don't want to take off.
You said, I'm done now.
She is really cute.
I love that. And then we have one more style. Does anyone have any questions about Mila so far, or any of the styles we've seen? Don't forget, this one is regular synthetic fiber. So no hot tools to this one unless it's the
There we go. Everybody loves the color. Everybody loves the wig. That's good. Hi, ladies on TikTok. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Brenda. All right. I don't see any questions. I'll let you. Yeah, I know what you're putting on. You're going to do, and I have the same color you have. So I'm going to go find her. Let's see. Where'd I hide her? I wrote notes as to where I
I'm
put
gonna move
what.
mine. All right, so we are going to show Savelli. She's the last of the 4 styles. If you love longer styles, this one's going to be a favorite. She's one of my favorites. I love the length on her. But Savelli, she's longer hair. I have actually curled mine, so she has a little more curl than what she comes out of the box. But this is the color beige multi-tipped. And then just showing you that lace front while Shirley's grabbing hers. Oh yeah, see that curl pattern, that's how you get it out of the box, a little more smoother.
This is
but
the
she
same
has
color
an
as
extended lace front. Oh yeah, same color. Yep. There you go.
pretty.
Yeah, so extended lace front. You have a mono part off to the left, open wefts, extended nape again, lots of stretch. So this fits my head, which I love.
And this one does
this
have
on.
the scalloped lace.
Yes. Extra little feature there just for a more undetectable lace front.
Yeah, and it sure is. It is all that.
And always have a wide tooth comb for sure, especially with a style like this that's a little bit longer and heat friendly.
And when you buy your wigs at Shirley's Wig Shop, you always get a wide tooth comb with your wig, if it's from here.
All right, so you can see here, I've added curls to this one, so she has a little more bounce to her. I just had a curling iron that I had used for this one, and Shirley, yours is more of like that long, beautiful, layered look right out of the box. Yeah, and I love that you can kind of see that length difference where it's styled versus yours isn't. I'm gonna do a little spin just so people can kind of see the back too. Some long layers here. And again, she's heat friendly synthetic fiber. And so like we said, the color is a beige multi-tipped. If you guys remember our little color lesson we did, tipped colors means lighter tipped ends for like an ombre effect. So that's what you get with this type of distribution. And for Savelli, all of her colors come in a tipped color option.
Pamela says she buys custom-made wigs. Why is this better? Well, first, Pamela, my opinion is when you buy a custom wig, chances are you're buying human hair, which are much harder to, first of all, much more expensive, much harder to take care of because you have to treat them just like you would your own hair. So you're styling them and washing them and doing everything more often. These are definitely more convenient. And if you have an opinion on that or anyone else that has an opinion on why is this better than custom made human hair?
I think you hit on a lot of that. And then also just the time it takes for production. Custom pieces take so much longer that you're waiting for. And these ones are stock pieces that you're able to get just ready to go. And the consistency and everything like that of having a stock piece. So, but also ditto to the other points that you kind of mentioned.
And I don't know. I find human hair wigs to be really heavy. I mean, I have a few here, and I haven't even shown them, but some people absolutely love them. So I mean, it's everybody. It's up to everybody's taste. So one of these days I'll show some.
Well, I know some people do like kind of a pros and cons for all the fibers. I really don't ever call it a con for any fiber because it's really just a consideration.
George has to say hi.
Oh, hello, George.
That's George's hello.
I think he likes that one. But yeah, I think I really don't think there's any negatives to a fiber option. I think it just depends on your lifestyle, what you're looking for. It's just considerations to keep in mind depending on a fiber choice that you're making.
Let's see, Martha's obsessed with all her wigs, and she's got a couple. She can't imagine life before she started wearing wigs, right, Martha? And George says hi. I've got several colors, so I'm going to grab this one's off the mannequin. We're just going to leave her here for now. Oh,
yes, and then she comes in some brand new colors.
I'm going to take what Martha and I are going to love here, and Margaret. We're gonna all love this one because we like our reds. And
Oh
this
my
is the new
gosh.
Firestorm. Do you know I took
Brand new color.
brand new color, and it's I can't say enough about this one. This one's definitely a fashion statement wig. She's absolutely gorgeous. Why does the tag not want to go behind me?
She's gorgeous. And then she also comes in Dua. Dua comes in the
Oh, does
Firestorm
she?
mix.
How did I miss that?
So with this one for Savelli, it's Firestorm tipped, so lighter tipped ends there. So you'll see a little bit of difference in that distribution. But oh my gosh, I love that on you, and it's vibrant. And because it's synthetic, that color is not going nowhere. It's not going to fade. You don't need to refresh it. If you've ever tried to go red before with your own bio hair, you know that lasts for like minimal amount of time before you got to fresh it back up.
Absolutely. She will make some cute updos too, I think, in this one.
Oh yeah. So pretty. This is my first time seeing it on a person live. So I love that.
I love the way the color is. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's got the dark and the light and there's some browns in here. Margaret says gorgeous.
Yeah, right? Oh, I can see Margaret's profile picture. I think she's a fan of the red, for sure.
She is, and she does them well. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, this one's calling your name for sure.
Thank you, G. Is that Susan? All right, she is just gorgeous. Again, another one that I really don't want to take off, but we have other colors.
We do. Oh, I see somebody that says it reminds me of a candy apple. Yes, yeah. Vibrant for sure, just like that.
I'm going to save that one for a minute because again, I have a favorite color in the new ones there. Many colors. This one is ivory blonde shaded.
I love that. That one is more of a cooler blonde. If you guys were asking, you know, which ones were cool and warm, that's definitely a cooler blonde. And I love that you can really see that tip distribution. So more dimension and base at the top, and then lighter tip ends.
You can definitely see that in her. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. You can really see that when you turn. Gorgeous. If you guys love a cool kind of blonde, this beige, what was that? I'm sorry, what was it? Ivory?
Yes.
The ivory blonde shade or ivory blonde tipped. That's going to be definitely your go-to for a blonde.
Yeah, Kathy wants to know if Dean's giving thumbs up to the red. That's my husband. I don't know. I don't see him commenting anywhere. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. And we have more. I have a lot of blondes actually in this one.
I see Martha says, why wouldn't women wear wigs? 100%. I mean, just put on a style and go.
Well, I have to do the one.
You never have a bad hair day.
We have to do this one too. She is so gorgeous. Now, how do you pronounce this one?
Is that the Tizian?
Is it?
I call it Tizian red.
Tizian? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have.
Although I will say I'm from here in America. I'm sure I mispronounce a lot of these German
Well, am I
names,
saying Ellen Wille? I've been saying Ellen Wille. I hear people say Ellen Willie. I mean, I'm probably destroying that.
And just Ellen Villa.
Right, I got
Ellen Villa.
Thank you, Kathy. Cynthia loves cool blondes.
I see Laura. Yes. Somebody said, does Sabrina use styling product when you did your hair? I just use water. Whenever you heat style, heat-friendly synthetic like this style is, I just spray it with water, take my curling iron, and it's done. So I didn't use any styling products but water.
Oh, I've got Stacy telling me how wonderful Dawn is in our customer service department. We appreciate that, Stacy. Since I gave birth to her, I like that even more. She is awesome. We could not survive without her in customer service, that's for sure. This color, Margaret, is Tizian Red Lighted.
Tipped.
Oh, I'll get it right one of these days.
Yes.
That's
That's
right.
all
These are
right.
all tipped.
This looks beautiful though. I love that this is more of a natural kind of color. Like that looks like a natural color I would see walking
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
and about.
It's definitely, to
I
me, it's
love
not
that.
where, again, this is normal red to me. I think we had this when I showed it one
Yeah.
time in a shorter, maybe a pixie one time. Thank you. Thank you, Envy. Who's that? Who's that talking?
Behind the scenes, our support back here. It takes a whole team to run
It
this
does.
smoothly.
All right. I've got those blondes, and the last one I'm saving. I'm saving that new color for last.
Yes, yes. The best for last.
So this is the Sahara beige tipped. Now she does.
Okay.
I probably should grab the other blondes because I think they looked a little bit alike, the two blondes that I have.
This one definitely, you can see a little more yellow to it, a little more of that lighter type of look to it. And I love that. And I love that there's so many like varieties of blondes because everyone has a different preference for the blonde. So some people do love that. Some want it more neutral or cooler.
This one's on the warmer side for me. But I don't know. Sometimes I can get away with the warmer ones and sometimes I can't. And I've got about 5 different views here. She looks different everywhere. So gorgeous.
Yeah, that looks great.
So we got one more blonde. Oh yeah. I thought when they were in the box, they kind of looked similar, but they really don't. This is champagne tipped. And again, this was Sahara beige tipped. So I don't think they are. Yes. They don't look as similar now as they did when they were sitting in the box.
And then also, even if they do look a little similar, one thing just so everyone's aware of, the color name is important because that tells you if it's mixed or tipped or lighted. But you also want to take a look at those codes, the numbers that come in that style color, because that'll kind of really show you the difference with the tones in there.
Yep,
absolutely. If you're looking for that.
So I can see a little bit of similarity down in there. There is a little bit of that, the more gold, I like to call it more golden blonde, but not as much as was in this one. This was, again, champagne. That was the Sahara. This is the champagne. Absolutely gorgeous on both of them.
I see Margaret's asking if you can show the two reds side by side.
Can.
And this one's heat-friendly synthetic, just a reminder, heat-friendly synthetic style. And then I see Kathy asking if Tizian is a new color. Tizian is not a brand new color. She's come in some other styles. I think Ava was one of them. She's not a super common color, but she has been seen throughout the Ellen Villa collections before.
All right. So this, obviously, we know this is Firestorm, and this is the Tizian red. So Margaret, you need the new one, the Firestorm. Just gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's a tough call, but yeah, gorgeous.
You need both. One for when you're feeling extra spicy and one for your everyday type of wear.
This one's the I'm going out one. And brand new color, gorgeous. Luann, this one has Leanne. This one has your name on it.
Now this one's definitely more of a fashion.
Well, and I love my fashion colors. So this is a brand new color. This is the white lavender tipped.
I love that. What was your first?
Leanne says, I've been waiting to hear about her. Here she is. She definitely has your name on it.
Oh, she is beautiful. That platinum almost like icy type of coolness there. And I love that the base is very
Yes.
neutral, very ashy. I love that so much.
It's a beautiful color. Absolutely beautiful. Just
Yeah, and she'll make for some really cute
yeah.
updos or put a cute braid in her, and you'll really see that dimension come
Oh,
through.
I gotta do my puzzle piece here on TikTok so we don't lose them. Leanne says her fashion colors are some of your favorites. You see, yeah, they are absolutely. You guys do. I love Ellen Vila. You don't make 300 colors in a wig, but the colors you make are all gorgeous.
I
Uh,
agree. I love the approach
yeah,
for our
it
colors.
is just gorgeous. Should we give them something? What are we going to give them? What question shall we ask them to tell us what
Yes.
they're?
So if you want to enter to win one of these new girls in a color of your choice, please comment now. What color are you, or what new color are you most excited to try? Or even, what is your favorite new color that you've seen us show? And we are going to pick a winner at random. So get your responses in. The question is, what color are you most excited to try?
This one.
Yeah, I know. We're all like this one. I'm actually loving that
Oh,
Firestorm. I don't wear a lot of reds, but I'm kind of really feeling that one. But honestly, Dua and Chocolate Frosted has become my favorite. That girl was
and I'm not
gorgeous. I'm actually gonna
surprised
put her back
Leanne
on.
said peach blonde. That does
Peach
not
blonde.
surprise me
Okay.
one iota. That would be a perfect color for her.
And then I'm like, I'm just gonna put Chocolate Frosted back on just so you guys can see her too.
And I'm going to put the gray one back on.
Yes, keep those comments coming. If you want a chance to win, we are selecting at random. Oh, I see all of them come in. Rosewood brown, rose gold, brunette, chocolate frosted, beige multi. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'll match your wigs anyway. I'll put this one back on. Dua.
I feel the most comfortable in this one. And I have longer bio hair. I usually don't ever wear shorter styles. I'm in love
It
with this
really is
style
cute.
so
I like what
much.
you did with it on the ends like that. It's really cute.
Oh, yeah, so much. And then also for this giveaway, I just wanted to also add our giveaways are limited to just the US. So as long as you have a US mailing address, we can definitely
And,
get you your
and if you pick
piece.
someone who's out, I'll make sure that you send it to me and I'll send it to them.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do.
All right. All right. Should we select a
I'm going to let
winner?
you do that. That way it can't
Okay.
be biased because I know everyone.
Okay. I'm going to pick somebody. Thank you everyone for entering. I'm going to pick Leanne Harshman.
Oh,
Did I say that right?
Leanne, you said that right.
Did I? Okay.
Leanne, your luck is running high. You may get to try that peach blonde after all.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Please send us a picture, Leanne, if you end up getting that peach
Connie is
blonde or
asking what
anything
was a
you
gray
get.
one I just took off. Connie, that actually wasn't gray. It was called lavender. It's white lavender tipped. It is kind of gray at the top, but she's definitely got lavender in her. Beautiful color. That was on Savelli. Congratulations, Ms. Leanne.
Yay. Congratulations. This was so much fun. Thank you for letting me
Well,
pick. That's a lot of
it
pressure.
had to be unbiased.
Yeah,
Yeah, that way nobody can be mad at me.
there you go. Now, Shirley, we were asking everyone what their favorite was, and I know you said what your favorite color was. Do you have a favorite style of the four that you
You know,
were really
I
liking?
I absolutely love the Mila, but now after trying them on and playing with them, the short one, the Prima
Yeah.
Soft is calling my name also. So I'm
Okay.
torn. There is not an ugly one in the bunch. They're all, I mean, I would
I
wear
love it.
obviously the Savelli for me, I don't wear super long things like that, but to have that done in a beautiful updo, that would be awesome. Or to just, it would be easy enough to take it, pull it, throw a clip, and pull a few hairs down. So
True.
yeah, there's every one of these styles, and this one I can't wait to just take her and put some curls in her and give her a little oomph for me.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit of
Yep.
edge. I'm seeing my favorites, Mila. A lot of people are loving Mila. Yeah, let us know your guys' favorites. I always love to hear the feedback on it. You guys know mine's Dua right now. I love her, but this was so much fun.
Oh, Gwen says her favorite is Prima too. That's awesome. Let's see.
I love that.
Did okay. Awesome. Anybody have any questions for Sabrina? Oh, I'll have one thing to tell you. There is a little surprise, ladies. If you follow the link or go to the website and just go to the one where it says wig party, all these ones that since I tried the bond, technically they now qualify as um, open box. So you know that means they're going to be a little bit less expensive. They will be 50% off the MSRP. So you'll get them a little bit better than a 30% off sale. And so we'll do that. But make sure you get your orders in. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Kimberly. I just saw.
Stacy loves this color. This is the Rosewood Blonde shaded. Is that right? Did I get it right? Rosewood Blonde shaded.
Yes. Sorry, Rosewood Brown
Yeah.
shaded.
She is gorgeous. Do you know offhand how many colors this Rosewood does come in by any chance? Does she?
She comes in a lot of heat friendly. She's only available in a heat friendly synthetic fiber.
Okay.
I can actually, if you guys just give me like 2 seconds, I can kind of through and see. And then was asking about kind of descriptions on, more than happy to that. Let's see. Let me just pull up Rosewood real fast. Thankfully, I'm right at my computer, so I can do that right now. Okay, so Rosewood, here we go. She comes in, it's just loading. Thank you guys for holding off for a few seconds. 3, 6. It's showing me 7 right now, but I feel like she comes in a little bit more. Styles like Taboo, Link, Luna, Delight, Stella, Cloud, Dua, of course.
Taboo definitely was what I was thinking of. That was the wig.
Oh, yes.
I remember when that one came out.
Cute.
That's such a pretty wig.
And then is it okay to go over the collections real quick, Shirley, or did you I can always send info on that? Yeah, okay. So we have a few different collections here. Pure Power is going to be human hair. If you're looking for human hair, look at the Pure Power collection. Prime Power is going to be our blends. So that's a mixture of heat-friendly synthetic with human hair. I love the blends. Take a look at Prime Power for that. Hair Power, largest collection, synthetic and heat-friendly options. High Power is a spin-off of Hair Power. Those are all heat-friendly synthetic. Changes are very just trendy styles, lots of great sellers. And Hair Society collection, these are very luxury synthetic styles. And the reason why they're more luxury, more hand-tied. So if you want more bells and whistles on your cap design, Hair Society, very natural, very lightweight, lots of hand-tied features. Perucci, very fashion-forward. Styles like Drive are in that collection, one of our top sellers. Fashion-forward colors and the fashion colors are in there as well. And then, of course, we have toppers. We have a hair formants collection. And then we have Modics, which these styles are all from. These 4 new styles we just showed is from our Modics collection. High energy, some brand new colors that aren't in any other collection you'll find in Modics. And then lastly, Elements collection, very small collection, but very price friendly. Those are more traditional cap designs. So more machine wefted, not a lot of hand-tied features of the Elements collection.
That's awesome. I remember you guys did once upon a time. There was a live that you did. I'm talking about all the different collections and what the differences were, and I love that. It's very informative and good to know. Hello, Miss Kimberly. I didn't even see you there. Awesome. Now, Leanne, that won the wig. Do we need to know which one can she pick? Any which? Well, that color doesn't come in all wigs, does it? The peach.
Only in Dua is what she comes in. And then our
Okay.
social team will reach out. Surely I might get contact information from you. But
Yep.
we have the name already of the winner, and then we'll be in contact to get all those details and get it
Okay.
all set. Yeah.
Awesome. So, Miss Leanne, I'm gonna send your information over to Ellen Villa, and they'll get a hold of you. But
Perfect.
this wig would be perfect on her. So, if she likes the peach in this color, it's gonna be gorgeous. She has the perfect face for this wig. So, awesome.
You guys, I have to say, Shirley, your audience is so amazing. This is our first time ever doing any kind of live together. And I have to say, everybody, thank you so much for your engagement and the comments. That makes the lives go so much better, and everyone's involved. And I have to say, just the whole community you have, Shirley, is so
We
amazing. So thank you so
we
much
and
for
thank you.
allowing
We
us to be a part of it.
we have the best ladies. They're all so sweet.
Thank you.
Everybody, if I miss a question, they answer it. They take care of each other. It's just awesome. And our group is awesome. If you haven't anybody that hasn't joined our group, please do, because that's a huge source of information. These ladies will always help you if look for anything. So, and Laurie's admin in there, and she definitely is awesome. Um, Kim, I think is Kim. Where are you, Kim? I think Kim's in there too. So, um, yeah, it's great. Great group of ladies. I'm absolutely blessed that they picked me to shop with. and we
Well, and thank you,
and I want to
Shirley. You've been
thank you for
amazing
taking the
too.
time out to do this. I really appreciate it. It was so much fun. It's nice not to just talk to the wall and hope they're hearing me. It's nice to have some feedback. So this was a lot of fun. We'll have to do it again. And I
Would
appreciate you
love
being
to.
here. And ladies,
Yes.
let's see, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I'll be seeing you ladies. Well, I'll probably do something because I'm so behind on everything. Probably do something maybe Friday. So keep those notifications turned on so that you know if I'm coming live. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Laurie just put the name of our group. So that's
I
it.
love
It's
that.
called Shirley's Wig Shop. Hair's looking at you, kid. So we'll we'll make sure everybody gets in if they want to be in. So thank you so much for being here, Sabrina. I
Oh,
really appreciate it, and thank you all you ladies for being here tonight and taking part. And I'll see you on Friday, hopefully. So I'm saying good night.
awesome. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you